Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a gamble. You don't really know you are.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. Y'all know how you give it up and get down. So, as y'all can see, I have a story time for y'all. I made one like recently, and it was about, why I started going to therapy. Well, why I want to go to therapy. And y'all, I found a lady, and her and I are going to meet later on in the month. Before Thanksgiving, later on in the month. And yeah, and I'm honestly so excited. I honestly don't know what to expect because, like I said, I know I'm not meeting with a friend, and I'm also doing this story time because somebody had commented under one of my videos, and she was just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for next week, even though it was about one of my recaps. But it's just like, oh my gosh, like I really can't believe y'all are checking for me. Like it just makes, I'm sorry, I'm so oily, but I just got out the shower. I just came back from the gym, I'm sorry. But yeah, and it's like I said, I want y'all girls to know that I want us to be able to converse about more than just baddies. And I'm glad that y'all are looking at my vlogs, story times, and my recaps, because y'all know recaps are my things. So it's just like, yeah, I'm doing this story time because I found someone, and like I said, I want y'all to know more. And then on top of that, I just know out of the 700 of us that I'm not the only one going through this. And this is not to bash anybody, the person, like all this is just my emotions and my perspective. And y'all, I've literally been dealing with this every day. Like it's not a day that goes by that I don't think about this. So it's like, yeah, I kind of want to go into more detail about it, give my perspective, and also give a little bit of advice at the end. But yeah, like I said, this is not to bash the person. This is like no tea, no shade. This was just honestly a bad breakup. I know I'm not the only person that's gone through it, and honestly, I know I'm not the only person that's probably currently in this situation, does not know how to navigate through it. But I'ma navigate it for y'all, and hopefully I encourage y'all to do something as well. So yeah, and y'all, like I said, I'm not good at like doing things like expressing emotions, but every time I've been talking about this, I've been really emotional. So it's like, yeah, y'all don't judge me. And if y'all want to talk about me, then it's like I'm cool with that too. So yeah, y'all, let's just get into it. So to respect the other person's privacy, we gonna call him TP. I don't know why, but we just gonna call him TP. And I've also been seeing, more story times of, the whole breakup, no contact thing. So y'all really encouraged me as well to get on here. But I've been seeing a whole bunch of year ones and year blah, blah, blah. But y'all, this is only a couple months in for me. Like if I talk about this again, I might have, my emotions might be 100% different. So y'all, this is just me post all this, like this happened, like, I want to say this happened like the first week of October, and literally the first, like early November. So yeah, this is still fresh. So yeah, like I said, I'm not well at communicating emotions. So yeah, like my emotions are everywhere about this. So yeah, y'all, this is 1 month in, post breakup, no contact, and yeah, y'all, this is what happened. This is how I navigated it. This is going to be my advice for y'all. So yeah, y'all, like I said, we gonna call this person TP. So yeah, again, let's just get into it. So what happened? I was like kind of off and on with somebody. I want to say like 5 years, 5.5 years or so, but we had kind of like a 1.5 year gap. And recently we were together in a sense. I want to say this whole summer up until last month. And no lie, I was one of those like insert clown nose and thing. Like, he was honestly going through some things, and no lie, y'all, he asked me if he can stay here with little old me in my apartment. And no lie, I kind of didn't mind it. I kind of didn't think twice about it because of the fact that, because of who it was, what we had. So it's kind of like, and then when we were in college, like, we literally stayed together like literally every day. So it was kind of like we lived together. But that was like 4 years ago. Like, college is completely different, because in college I had my own apartment, and now with us, now, you know, us both being 100% here, but honestly, it wasn't bad at all. Like, when he first got here, you know, it wasn't bad at all. It was like, we had nothing to fight about. We were both at work throughout the day. When we got back, it was like, it was cool. But no lie, I had doubts about it because of why we broke up in the past and woo woo woo. But that was honestly so long ago, and I couldn't, no lie, I honestly just gotten over it. So I just decided to, you know, unfortunately do like a clean slate type of thing. And when he was here. Like I said, we were at work throughout the day, and when I got home from work, no lie, I couldn't wait to come home to him. Even like I couldn't wait to, you know, talk to him, you know, get a hug, kiss, you know, shower and all that. Cause it's like, yeah, like, one thing about our dynamic, it's like we were together, but it's like, that was literally my best friend. And like, that was my best friend, you know, when it was. And like, we did everything together. We low-key talked about everything together, and I cared about him and I loved him because of the fact that I feel like he saw me. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm sitting here, I really didn't think I was gonna start crying, but I did. Like, oh my gosh, like, but I just didn't want to do it on camera. But yeah, like, I cared about him. Like, I loved him because, you know, he saw me. Like, he just showed me so much love. And when I was around him, I just felt like, yeah, I felt like I was Meghan Markle. And not even like just through and through. Like, and the thing is, it was always reciprocated. Like, everything we had was reciprocated. Like, he treated me nice, I treated him nice. But one of the problems I had with him in our relationship is like, I just felt like I felt the need to be perfect, you know, just to prevent certain things from happening within the relationship, you know. Like, I just felt like I always had to be perfect, and I didn't like that, you know. In certain aspects, like, I felt like whenever he was going through something, I was like the punching bag for it, and I didn't like that, you know. Like, it'll be, and let me just throw this out there too, like, we have like a 3-year age gap, so it's like, yeah, like, I'm 25, so at this point he's like 3 years older than me. So it's like, he's older than me, he's more mature than me, he's seen more, he's done more. So it's like, in a certain aspect, like, looking back at it now, like, I low-key feel like, you know, he had the capacity to low-key like manipulate me in certain aspects, because it's like, no lie, like, you know, I don't do shit with my life. Like, I have experiences, but it's like, yeah, I don't do shit with my life to the point where I have the capacity to either manipulate somebody. And I'm not saying I'm an idiot. Like, I'm very book smart, but I haven't had certain experiences to know, like, from right and wrong. It's like, within our relationship, like, I feel like he taught me to think that if we had love, then that's all we had, like we can be together. It's something I learned after this. It's like, I don't want just love. Like, just because I love you do not mean we gotta be together, bro. Like, just because we love each other does not mean we gotta work through anything. But at first, I feel like he made me feel like that, like, because we loved each other, it's just like, bruh, you love me, you shouldn't blah blah blah. Like, since you love me, you should be able to like put up with me through this, that, and the third. And for a long time, I did fall into that because, no lie, that's what we built together, and that's what, no lie, that's what he taught little old me to think, like, throughout these years. And I felt like throughout these years, even that gap when we weren't together, that's kind of what my mindset was. Like, as long as I like this person, like, I should keep this person around. But now I'm at the point where it's just like, I don't care how much I like you or love you. like y'all know I'm DTB. Y'all know I listen to a lot of A Boogie. Y'all feel me? Like, you know. And y'all want to know what else? Side note, off topic, like when I went to the A Boogie concert, bro, A Boogie told us one thing. He told us, y'all put y'all middle fingers in the air and y'all better say F y'all ex, and if he and y'all better mean that. He said he better see everybody in this mother freaking arena with middle fingers up saying DTB and F y'all ex. And he even did it too, even though we know he gonna go back to Ella, but that's beside the point. Yeah, that was the main issues within our relationship from my perspective that was, you know, unsettling with me. It's like, anytime something, I'm not gonna say it was every single time, but if something were to happen to him, it was just like, it'll be like, oh, I don't need to get mad at Sally for saying whatever, because I got Brittany here. I can have an attitude with Brittany. I can be mad at Brittany, and all I gotta do is say, bruh, so-and-so pissed me off, and I can't be mad at so-and-so because so-and-so don't know me, but you know me. And you know that, and it's just like I said, for a long time, I believe that. And my thing is, I don't operate that way. And not even because of, oh, I'm not good at expressing my emotions thing. It's like, if Sally pissed me off, then I have no reason to go to Tina and be mad at Tina, because Tina didn't do anything to me. If Sally pissed me off, then Sally, yeah, I'm mad at you, and I'm gonna just be mad at Sally. But when I see Tina, I'm gonna be happy at Tina, because, hey, Tina, you ain't do nothing to me. But with him, if somebody was mad, if somebody made him mad, then it's just like, he was just mad, and then it would still come to me, and it's just like, damn, what the fuck I do to you? Like, dude, I ain't pissing your Cheerios, at least not yet. Like, damn, like, but honestly, that's just how the man was. Like, no lie. And so then one day, like, he was just going through it real bad. He had some real personal stuff going on, and yeah, he just, that's all I'll say. He just had some real personal stuff going on. Like, apparently, you know, he wasn't eating or sleeping for days and nights, and I'm not sure how long, but, you know, he said he wasn't eating or sleeping for days, and it just changed him. You know, it's like, he woke up a completely different person. And when I say that, I'm not being dramatic. It's like, I went to sleep next to the person I knew, but when I woke up, it was a completely different person. Like, that person was gone. And I honestly just was confused. I was upset. And it was like, I was never angry at him for what he was going through, and for him, and for, you know, whatever happened overnight, for where he just woke up a completely different person. I was never angry at it, but I was confused, I was upset, and no lie, I was kind of scared, because he was just not him. He was saying things out of the ordinary. He was acting out of the ordinary, and it's like, he would go from him to whatever else, back to him to whatever else, and it was a lot for me to deal with. You know, I'm never the type of person to do things like call family members, or call the police or whatnot, but one night, like, he just crashed out. And when he crashed out, he didn't crash out as him. He crashed out as somebody else. And I did not know that person. I did not recognize that person. And it wasn't like a domestic violence situation. I don't want to make it seem like, oh, this like TP beat my ass or he put hands on me, because it wasn't the case. But he crashed out. It was crazy. It was insane. And I had to call, people that he knew. I wanted to call the police, because it's like, I just didn't know how to deal with it. I honestly didn't know what to do. And it's like, I'm not the type of person when I see guys do shit, I'm just like, hey, look at me. No, hell no. If I say it one time and it's not, you got it, 911, because I'm like, y'all, I'm sorry. If this makes me not down, a asshole or whatever, but it's just like, I just couldn't deal with it. I didn't know what to do with it. So it was like, I had to get people he knew involved. And, I think they called the police for me, because I'm just like, I didn't know what to do. And even when they showed up, like, I was so freaking devastated. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know how to explain this to him. And like I said, I was a mess. Like, I was upset. Like, I didn't know. Like, I was confused. Like, insert question mark. Like, and I was like, they thought we were on drugs. I was just like, we are not on drugs. I said, we smoke weed, but nah, this is not lace. And I'm laughing, but this is like, I'm not laughing because it's funny. Like, this is like, I'm still very traumatized from it, hence me going to therapy at the end of the month. Like, it was just a lot going on that happened within this apartment. It was a lot of things that were being said that he has said out of the ordinary, done out of the ordinary, and he got taken away by them. And even then, like, as he was walking away, like, I was just devastated. And the thing is, they were looking at me like, why the hell you crying over this dude that we taken away, that you're telling us that he lives with you? Like, girl, like, no, like, literally, my conversation with them, they were literally questioning me. They're just like, oh, does he live here? I was like, yeah, but he lives with me. They were just like, what? I was just like, yeah. They're just like, what's going on? And as I was explaining to them, and I couldn't really explain, they, like, I'm telling you, they looked at me and they were just like, okay, like, I guess. And like, they're like, are you crying out of excitement, joy? I'm just like, no, like, I'm really upset. Like, I care. Like, this is who I was with. And literally, they were looking at me like, girl, good night. So y'all, after that, I like cried all night long. I called out of work and I told them, like, I told them I can't do this right now. Like, I have a lot going on. I don't know what to do. And I can't sit here and pretend to be at a desk and pretend like I'm not going through what I'm going through. Like, I can't fake with y'all right now. Like, so then it's like, I don't think I've heard from him like for like 48, 72 hours. Well, I want to say at least a day or two, but I know he was taken away. So it's like, he ends up calling me and and it's like, he was away for like, I want to say like 6, 7 days. And it's like, honestly, y'all, throughout that time he was gone, he was calling me from where he was arguing with me. He was hanging up the phone with me. He was even mad at me one time because I told him I was so upset that I wanted to go freaking skydiving. He upset at me. Like, he literally told me, like, why are you trying to better yourself and I'm in this situation? I'm just like, bro, I just witnessed the most craziest shit I've ever seen in my life from you. And the crazy thing is, he didn't even remember it. Like, I'm sitting here trying to explain it to him. He doesn't remember breaking my phone. He like, like, I'm not laughing because it's funny. Like, I'm laughing because this was literally the craziest thing I've ever been through in my life. Like, and it's so upsetting for me because of the fact that I guess I'll get to that to the end. Let me just continue explaining. Like, the whole time he was upset at me. Like, I told him, like, yeah, I'm making YouTube videos still, you know, I want to go to iFly because this is just a lot. And he was upset at me on some, how dare you try to better yourself and do better for you when I'm sitting here like this. And I'm sitting here trying to tell him, like, yo, you know, I care about you, but I have to take care of myself too. And my thing is, I was upset at myself explaining to him how upset I was, because I've literally been devastated. Literally, like, and I'm upset because I'm sitting here crying to somebody that's not even here, that's away, incarcerated, that I care. Like, I was upset about that because it's just like, yo, I don't even have to be on the phone with you right now. Like, and the thing is, some of his people called me and they're just talking about how good of conversations they're having with him, how good he is, how they're saying this and that. And I'm just like, oh, every time I talk to him, he cussed me out. He was hanging up on me. I'm just like, oh, like, I didn't know we was in good moods. Like, I thought the dude was upset. Like, okay. Like, and that's what I mean when I was just like, our problem is anytime something happened, I just got to take the rap for it for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just like, because I'm sitting here thinking, okay, you cussing me out, you upset about everybody. I'm like, maybe you doing that to your mom, your auntie, and your sisters too, but nah, everybody else, I'm like, oh no, he good. I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And so I expressed to them, and I'm just like, yo, you know, I really don't feel comfortable, you know, if/when he gets out, whenever that's going to be. Like, I honestly don't feel comfortable living with him again because this was a lot for me. And they basically told me, like, oh, you know, I'm guessing nobody else wanted to. Honestly, I can't even speak for them. Like, I'm not even gonna get into that because, like I said, this is not bashing, no tea, no shade, but I'm guessing nobody else just wanted to do it. Nobody else wanted to put up with it. So it's just like, girl, you his bitch, you do it. But it's just like, honestly, I'm not a police officer. I'm not a psychiatrist, a psychologist. I'm none of that. Like, I'm not somebody that knows how to restrain. I'm not an authoritative figure, you know? Like, I'm not even, like, I'm the one that called y'all when shit went down. Like, y'all want him to come back with me? Because anytime some shit come down, I'm gonna keep calling y'all and calling 911. And we just gonna go through this process every week. Like, and I'm guessing nobody wanted to hear that. I'm guessing nobody cared. And so for me, it was just like, so yeah, a week or 6 days or 7 days go by of still deaded conversations, you hanging up when I'm trying to talk and express, you know, the situation. So they called me and just like, hey, you know, it's blah 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 staying with you because we're about to release him. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't even know why I said yes, but it's just like, I know, honestly, y'all, I was thinking that somebody was gonna help me. Like, no lie, like, even if he was with me, I was literally thinking somebody was going to care enough or be like, I was thinking, like, even if nobody care about me, y'all don't have to care about me, but at least care for TP. Like, cause how y'all know that I wasn't gonna pew him with just because, I don't know, like, how y'all know that? Like, and the thing, like, I'm guessing nobody was taking that into consideration. I'm guessing, like, yeah, because I'm not saying that thought crossed my mind, but, you know, if it ever came to a me or somebody else situation, like I said, this wasn't a domestic violence situation, but it's just like, how do y'all know what I'm capable of when I'm paranoid, scared, and confused? Cause yeah, like, but people called me, was just like, yo, look, he said he's staying here, can you come pick him up? And honestly, y'all, I was just so, because backtrack, 3 days, like a few days before that, one day he called me and he's trying to argue with me, he hangs up on me, and I was just so upset, and I drove up there and I tried to see him, and y'all, when I'm telling you, these officers were looking at me like, again, like, bitch, if you don't let this dude and this whole situation go and cut this, like, they was looking at me like, this is your time right now to cut ties. Block this damn number, whoever trying to communicate with you, because you cried, you was crying saying you didn't want to let go when we picked him up, and now you showed up here? Like, are you stupid? And I was telling them, I was just trying to tell them, like, y'all, like, this is not who I know. Like, this, like, he is better than this. Like, this is just, like, he's just going through something and it made him this way. And they were just like, it doesn't matter what made him this way. The fact that he is this way is just the situation right now. And it's just like, true, you right. So, yeah, after he gets out, y'all, we didn't even make it to the house without some BS. Y'all, he tried to, like I'm sitting here driving, we're between two tractor trailers, and he had the nerve to say something about me not caring about him. And y'all, we were stuck between two tractor trailers, and we almost got into an accident. Like, I punched him in his lower abdominal, like, because it's just like, are you freaking serious? Out of everybody in this world, you say I don't care? like I could have crashed the car. Like, I was gagged. Like, y'all, like, gagged. As I'm sitting here and I'm picking you up from incarceration, crying outside of the building days before, picking up the phone, you hanging up. Like, at this point, I'm a freaking idiot for caring about you. Like, do you not understand how dumb I am for caring about you, and the fact that I care about you and you say that I don't? Like, and this goes beyond the, I do this and I do that. It's like, I fucking care about you, and the whole you don't love me, you don't care about me, because I'm just like, okay, I just knew, like, this is not going to work. Like, this is not going to work. Like, this is literally all it's going to be, you coming back here. Like, this other you, I'm not fucking with it. Like, what? So, you know, we're back here, and what I'm telling y'all, it was like, I want to say it was like 5 a.m. He was up, and no lie, it was probably wrong time. I didn't mean that specific moment, but I just nicely told him, because I knew it wasn't going to be like a, okay, yay, but I just really didn't think it was gonna be like this. Like, I really underestimated the mindset, the power of everything of TP's new him. Like, his new him didn't play no games. Like, his new him was worse than his old him, and that's a problem, because, yeah, I had to, tell him that I just don't think it's right that he stays with me anymore, because I can't put up with his new him. But he didn't even give me the opportunity to even express that. As soon as I told him I wanted him to leave, what I'm telling y'all, he did his big one. Well, I mean, he did his biggest one. Like, he could have been on not even Young and Reckless. Like, they could have put him on South Central Baddies, the way he did everything, yo. Like, for real. And as soon as I said I wanted him to go, this dude jumped up. He attempted to go outside, and I followed him because of the fact, like, I was trying to explain to him. I was gonna tell him, I'm about to give you some money, put you in VRBO or Airbnb, because, like, clearly you here because you don't have, so it's just like, yeah, like, I want you to be cool, because not like I'm completely heartless and don't care. Like, this situation was just too much for me. And it's like, y'all, I'm sorry. Like, if it makes me not down, or if it sounds like I don't care, it's like I do care, but it was just too much for me to handle. And it's like, I refuse to be in here. I refuse to be in my own space and be uncomfortable. If I were living with him and I was uncomfortable, it would be like, okay, like, this is his space. So, but it's just like, I refuse to be in my space and be uncomfortable. For real, I refuse to be in my space and pretend like, okay, like, this is not the same person that I went to sleep to. So I kind of gotta wake up and make sure that, you know, he's okay, because who knows what he's gonna do, and I gotta make sure that I'm okay, because I don't know what's going to happen. It's like, because knew him and me, we were clashing, we were not compatible, and it's like, I don't know this new you. I don't know what the hell this new you's gonna do. Like I said, this wasn't a domestic violence situation, but he was like like, he wasn't soft, you know, like, as soon as, y'all, no lie, I'ma just be honest, yo. This man done destroyed, it's not funny, cause it's just like, it was a lie. This man destroyed my whole apartment. This man done threw my freaking decor outside my window. And y'all remember when I was so happy that I got a camera and a Mac? He bought that for me. He done threw that shit out the window. And my thing is, him destroying stuff that he bought for me. It's like, dude, if you wanted the camera or the MacBook back or anything, I would have given it to you. Like, you know, and it's just like, he done slammed my body in the door. Like, y'all, if I show y'all if I show y'all my toes right now, like, I haven't been able to get my feet done in a month because of I have so many scars on my damn toes from him slamming my freaking body in the damn door. And it's like, he done broke glass, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, yo, it was just so, and it's like, he tried to take my phone. And it's like, the only time, no lie, I swung on him when he tried to take my phone, because it's just like, yo, like, and it's like, when I swung on him, I had scratched him, I think, on his neck. And when I scratched him on his neck, I'm just like, oh, you know, and I'm trying to wipe it off. Like, even then, it's like, I hate me for doing that. Like, I hate the fact that I am just, like, I don't hate it, but it's like, I hate the fact that I'm just so nice. Like, here I am having somebody that's destroying my whole apartment. He says so much shit to me. This man done said I was a demon, I was evil. He's happy that he, you know, did me dirty, you know, and everything. Like I said, he done threw my decor out the window. And well, like I said, I haven't been able to get my feet done in like a month because of all these damn scars on my feet. Because, you know, when they do your toes and they're gonna scrub it, like, I don't want to, like, it's gonna hurt. So, and afterwards, I was just looking at my apartment, and after he had my phone the whole time, so not like I can do anything. I was basically defenseless, you know, like, he wasn't stupid enough to hit me or anything, but I was pretty defenseless against him. Like, not like I said, not like it's like, hey, look, it's me, like, don't do that. Like, he did his big one, for real. Like, yo, but the thing is, I was upset he broke my glasses, because it's just like, bro, you know I cannot see, so you breaking my glasses was pretty OD. Like, that shit was dirty. Like, him breaking my glasses was the dirtiest thing. Like, it's like, okay, you throw my shit out the window, okay, cool, like, let me go get my stuff. You sit here, y'all, this man does spit on me like 50 million times, and it's just like, spit is the, and the thing, it's just like, out of everybody in this world, you do that to me. Like, out of everybody in this world, you do that to me. And the thing is, what hurts is, like, I know he wouldn't have done that to anybody else. You sit next to me, you lay down next to me, tell me you love me and do this, all that, and the minute I say that I want some space, this is uncomfortable for me, and blah, 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 you destroy my shit, you spit at me, you say I'm a freaking demon, I'm evil, you happy you did this to me, and it's just like, for what? And it's just like, I'm guessing his point of view is just like, oh, I'm going through this and you gonna kick me out, but it's like, you're not You're not even the same person. For real. And you're going through this, but you're still treating me like shit as you're going through this. And I refuse to be in my apartment and be uncomfortable. This is really supposed to be my safe space. And it's just like, I just feel like, I told somebody this like yesterday, I think. I just feel like I showed TP's, what I'm telling y'all, I gave TP everything I fucking had. Like, honestly, I'm upset about the situation, but something I'm finding comfort in is that I tried. Like, I tried. Like, literally, regardless on, like, no, I didn't move out the state with him, for him. It's like, no, I didn't, no, yeah, I mean, yes, I, wanted him to leave because of he was going through stuff. And yeah, it was probably wrong timing, but it's just like I said, I'm never going to apologize for putting myself first. I'm sorry. If that makes me a terrible person, if that makes me not down, if that makes me a bad person, evil, etc., but I'm done with the point where I'm just putting myself to the side because other people need me. Like, no. I'm at the point where it's just like, God, me, all y'all come 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. And y'all, oh my gosh, y'all, I said this in my video about therapy. Like, I don't know why I didn't say this first. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, this is the craziest thing of all. Before he changed and transformed and all that, I was in the shower because before that, we talked about being soulmates, like agreed that we were that and whatever. Like, it just got real deep, and I got in the shower and I was just like, okay, like, and I prayed and I asked God, if this was for me, if this is for me, let it happen. If we are not meant to be together, then please. Y'all, honestly, like I said in my last, I should have prayed that if we are not meant to be, then let us, transfer peacefully. But I ain't add that to the prayer. I just said if it wasn't for me, just let us separate. Like, how people say you got to be specific with God? Like, yeah, maybe I wasn't specific enough because I should have asked for peace because, yeah, it definitely wasn't peaceful. So after that, like, y'all, like, I'm telling y'all, like, shortly after that, I want to say it was like a week or so, that's when everything went down because I journal a lot. I don't think he saw me journaling when he was here, and not like it was something I was hiding, but journaling is just something I do when I'm just strictly me. And it's like, I journal my emotions a lot. And it's like, and it's like, even reading it, you just see it go beep, beep, beep. And it's just like, y'all. But like I said, I am finding solace knowing that I freaking tried. Like, yeah, I got my stuff destroyed in the end. I got spit on. I got my camera, my Mac destroyed. I got freaking called evil. And it's like, he said so many hurtful things to me too. And like I said, it's just like, out of everybody, I would expect a lot of people to do some weird things to me, but I just would have never expected that from him. Because I would have never done anything even remotely similar to him. Like, I'm guessing me kicking him out was just like, it honestly just makes me think, like, this whole time you were here, like, did you think like this? Like, it makes me think, like, did you really just come to me because it's just like, damn, like, I really need somewhere to stay. It's like, Brittany, duh, like, I can just make this bitch fall in love with me again. And it's just like, regardless if that was the case or not, I really find peace with this, knowing that I fucking cared. That I literally went to sleep every night and I just gave him everything I had. And that's what I find peace in. Like, seriously, like, regardless of what went down, like, I really find peace in knowing that I was pure, I was genuine, and that nothing that I had was like an exterior motive to like fuck him over. Like, no, like, and I told him when he first got here, like, oh, like, you're cool, like, I'll kick you out when I'm ready for you to leave. And yeah, that's exactly what the fuck happened. And it's just like, not like I just woke up and it was like, oh, you gotta leave. Like, no, like, even he knew he was changing. So it's just like, and it's like, it blows my mind that everybody just wanted me to fall along with what he was going through and live with this just for whatever. And I'm just like, I feel like everybody would have been cool if he was just doing whatever and changing every 50 seconds and I'm just sitting in the corner. Everybody was like, oh, like, it's okay. And it's just like it baffles me to know that the only way that this would have worked is if I just would have played along with this little whatever it was. Because y'all, I don't even know. That baffles me. It baffles me that if I just would have played along, then it's just like, oh, that side would have been cool. It's just like I said, y'all don't gotta care about me. But it's like, it just baffles me. That's like everybody just wanted me to play along with this. Like this was cool or normal, or it's just like nothing happened. Like I was just supposed to cope with, you can just learn to do, I'm not learning how to put up with shit. I'm not learning how to put up with anything I don't want to put up with, and that's on period. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. And it doesn't mean I don't love the person. It just means I love you, but I can't do it. And it's like I said, his whole thing was there's no I love you but. It's just I love you. But to me, now I'm at the point in my life where now in my life there's going to be some I love you buts. Yeah, I love you, but I gotta leave because I don't want to deal with the extraness, and no lie. And basically that's what happens. It's a lot of I filled in more gaps than what I did on the other one. So that's basically what happened, y'all. And how I feel now, like I said, I've never been depressed. It's not a day that goes by that I don't think about him or this. And it's even now, regardless of the BS that happened, I still hope that he's okay, that he does well, and I hope that he learns enough to the point where if he's with somebody else, she don't have to go through not anything remotely near as what I had to go through when I was with him. For real. For real. And I wholeheartedly mean that. And for him, I really hope that after he did everything he did, that he went, because, afterwards, he still went to work. I really hope when he was at work at his desk, he was just like, you know what, I did my big one. She deserved that. I don't want him to feel any type of remorse, hurt. I hope he feel F Brittany because she kicked me out. She deserved that his whole life. I don't ever want it to be any type of reconciliation, any type of closure. And I'm somebody that's big on closure. Or it's I want somebody to know how I feel. But I'm at the point where it's just I feel I always showed him how I felt. I always showed him how I felt. And I feel it was him doing everything he did was closure enough for me. You did your big one, buddy. You hurt me. You destroyed me. And I just hope you happy with that. I feel that was his goal. He did his biggest one. You destroyed me. So it's you did your good job. You did your big one. You ruined everything. You destroyed all my YouTube stuff. I really hope that he feel he did his big one for real. And that, what people say when people crash out, that's how they feel. He really crashed out, and that's probably how he felt. And I just hope that he has closure within the situation, and that he feels because for me, it's not even on some if it happened. No, I said, it's all good. Because I said, I was never angry at him for he was just going through stuff, and I just couldn't put up with how he was handling it. And it wasn't because I didn't love him or I didn't care. I just couldn't put up with it. So it was never beef on my side. So it's just it's just something that put me in therapy. And that's just what it is. That was the story. And my advice for y'all would be, please don't be like me. Don't have anybody tell you that I love you is the relationship. If you gotta have a I love you but, then please tell that dude what Like, you know, like, please, like, don't, y'all, please don't be like me. Like, I'm begging y'all. Like, and don't let anybody convince y'all, like, yo, I'm sorry. Like, I hate to say this, and this sounds so messed up, but please mess with somebody that at least got somewhere to stay. Cause, you know, I'm sorry. If somebody else come to me and it's like, I'm not inviting nobody else to stay with me. I'm sorry. I'm not inviting anybody else to stay with me. We can't share. We can't go 50-50. I'm sorry. None of that. Like, it sounds messed up. I know that in this society now, it's like, oh, you gotta be down. But it's just like, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, baby, like, I'm sorry. Like, if you want to talk to me at, like, you can't stay with me. Like, please have somewhere you lay your head, because if something go down, I don't want to have to clean up my apartment again, and yeah, not have to be able to get my toes done. Like, it's hurting me that my toes not done right now, and it's really hurting me that I don't have my glasses right now too. Like, I'm really upset about that. But yeah, my advice to y'all, like, please, like I said, don't be like me. Don't put up with anything that you don't feel comfortable putting up with. Don't let anybody convince you just because y'all love each other that you gotta be 100% down with them. No. Tell people no. Tell people hell no. Tell people fuck no. Tell people hell to the tell them no. If you don't want to do it, no. And also, like, on a serious note, y'all, be strong, for real. Like, breakups, it's not easy, but y'all, please be strong. Please, like, turn the page. Like, it's if y'all need to go to therapy, if y'all need to journal, if y'all need to sit down and watch All American Homecoming all day for the 50 millionth time, like, please, turn the page. Like, sometimes, like, something I've learned is that shit happens, you know, and sometimes when things happen, either you can dwell in it, you can keep going back to it because it's familiar, but sometimes you gotta be uncomfortable meeting with somebody else and have that uncomfortable feeling. So yeah, like, because at certain points I was just like, you know, that's what I'm familiar with, but now I don't care about, you know, being familiar with somebody just for me. Like, it's time for me to get, you know, unfamiliar with a few people and meet them. Another thing, please, like, if you're with somebody and they do the whole, oh my gosh, I'm mad, taking it out on you thing, like, it's honestly not healthy. Don't let that, like, you know, it's honestly not healthy, you know. Or even on my side, if you're with somebody that really doesn't know how to communicate feelings, then it's just like red flag too. And like, that's something I'm working on, but it's like, I got red flags, like, no lie. If you're, like I said, don't have nobody come and stay with you. Like, sometimes things happen, but it's just like I said, we ain't shacking no more. Like, oh, yo, honestly, I can go on all day about this, but I'm honestly getting kind of upset. So I'm really gonna stop it right here and just go back in my room, and I'm gonna, you know, probably cry again, but so I'm not gonna do that on camera. But yeah, y'all, but for real, like, I'm really asking y'all, like, if y'all know someone that's in a situation like this, have somebody that's staying with them and they kind of uncomfortable with it and they don't want to speak up, like, tell that person to call somebody, and them and that somebody kick that person out. Because my mistake was, yo, I don't know why when I thought that I did that, it was just gonna be like, oh, okay, like, yo, I should have had the FBI outside with me. Somebody, shit, like, damn, like, because at least I'll still have my glasses right now, shit, like, damn. But yeah, y'all, please, like I said this like 50 million times, but please don't make the same mistakes I did. Please don't put up with somebody's stuff just because you love them. Let the relationship be built on other things other than love. Don't do the whole I love you. It has, like, if you gotta do a I love you but and hold up the peace sign to somebody and they don't understand that, and they try to convince you otherwise, then that's another reason to leave. Please leave somebody if they doing stuff that you uncomfortable with, please, because yeah, don't even drive yourself crazy. But y'all know where to find me if y'all want to talk, and you know, until then. Oh, and like I said, I'll probably be back up, you know, with updates within how I feel within the situation when I start therapy and whatnot. And yeah, y'all, if y'all want to talk, y'all know where to find me. And like I said, don't be a dummy bitch. And if you are, just come back to this video and make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.